All right, bro. Good evening. I know I said I was going to send theory videos today, but I changed my mind instead. I changed my mind. Let me teach you something else called breaker block. Breaker block. So that you can start using it to trade. Now, a breaker block, maybe for a perfect example. That's the only thing we'll just cover tonight. No much thing to stress about. That's the only thing I just want to cover. Mm. It appears on every day. It appears every day. I was looking for a perfect one, but probably I'll just use a lower time frame to explain. All right. So the whole concept of a breaker is that first there will be a stop hunt. There will be a stop hunt. What do I mean by a stop hunt? Let me show you. Now, as you can see here, as you can see here, this high went a little bit higher than this other one. That is a liquidity sweep. As long as this high went higher than this other one, then this high has taken liquidity from this other high. Then market map broke to the downside, broke the low that broke the high. When price breaks the low that broke that high, then we simply wait for the market to break it. Then we'll now wait for market to sell and come back to the area where that low that broke the high is. Then we sell the market. As you can see, this high went higher to take this high, then broke structure to the downside. Then there's where the low is, price came back there, tested it, and sold off. Now there are different variations to it, which is what I want to explain. There are different variations to it. Now you know what a fair value gap is, right? Yes. Now this is a high, and this high broke this low. Then market went back up to break this high. So here is our breaker block, this region right here. Then you stack up your trade. You stack up your trade. Now, what you should know about breaker block is that when you want to enter a breaker block, identify an inside bar. Where an inside bar is or a fair value gap is, that is where you should enter from. You don't just enter from that high right there. You look for where a fair value gap is, then you take the trade. And as you can see here, there's a there's a volume gap here, one. There's an inside bar here as well, two. And there's a fair value gap in front of it, which is three. Simply wait for price to get here, and then you buy the market all the way to the upside. And that is it. Then this one as well, as you see, price price ran that high to the upside, broke the low, then this low market went back up, repriced. As you can see, there's a fair value gap here, and then market sold off. So that is it entirely. That is the whole concept. When you want to take an entry from a breaker block, always check for a fair value gap or a volume imbalance. Those should be the only confluence that you should use to enter a trade. Breaker block is the easiest. From on Monday, if you understood everything I just taught, you can start applying it on the chart. So as getting so you can get started. So we'll continue from here tomorrow. I want to have a live session with you tomorrow. That's why I'm not sending the other two YouTube videos. I want to have a live session. Let me assess what you've learned so far.